If we can have some response from the government, that would be appreciated at this time now. We need the help now and boots on the ground.
A community where the people don't trust the taps to bring clean drinking water, where food must be flown in, and now nearly half the population has COVID, is pleading with the federal government to send military help. Bearskin Lake First Nation sits over 600 kilometers north of Thunder Bay and is now pleading with the federal government for assistance.
We're overwhelmed. We need assistance in all categories: medical, transportation, personnel, food, water, vehicles. The list goes on and on.
Bearskin Lake doesn't have enough buildings for people to quarantine, not enough test kits, and not enough healthy people to provide essential services. Most homes still use wood stoves for heating at a time of year when temperatures drop to 30 below at night. Chief Lefty Kamawataman says there are less than 30 healthy people able to pitch in, though around 10 to 15 people from nearby First Nations have arrived to help.
This is the traditional way of our people. When there's a crisis in one of our communities, we band together and we help each other.
Indigenous Services Minister Patty Haidu tweeted Thursday she's working to bring 40 people into the community, but there's no word on when or if the military is coming.
Where's Patty Haidu, the executive director of the Thunder Bay shelter that we had here? Where did she go?
Well, I have actually spoken with the former Deputy Grand Chief actually over the holidays. I just spoke with Grand Chief Fox this morning. I've spoken with Chief Kamawataman as well. And clearly Bearskin Lake is under a great amount of duress.
Haidu represents the neighboring riding of Thunder Bay Superior North and says she's been in daily contact with the community. She adds they've budgeted $1.1 million to help Bearskin Lake and are paying some tribal staff for their work through the crisis. But she says the federal government is still evaluating exactly how the military can help.
We're working through that request to understand, as I point out, what those specific gaps are. Do the military support requests need a specific kind of expertise? Are they looking for them to do specific kinds of things? What kinds of technical expertise do they need? Is it just, labor? And how do we best meet that? We're working on that very, very quickly, and we should have answers for the community very soon.
In Ottawa, Shaoli Lee, City News.